All right, Aquila is going to make her double crescent blade attack as a sneak attack.
Okay.
I know what I should have done.
Crap. Now I get the good rolls.
All right. So you can roll to confirm that crit.
Should have just cast Sanctuary on the... What's his
It's
name?
alright, I'm sure there's more in dead ahead.
Yeah.
That does not confirm, but you can roll double damage plus sneak attack. Not like it really matters. You attack it, and it was just barely holding on anyways, and like when you barely touch it, like it just like it crumbles to the ground in a big heap of shit.
Then I will move over here and cure mod him, our dying companion. What?
No, I'm not.
You don't. It's dead. You don't need to worry with that anymore.
Oh my god, I always roll minimum when I try and heal you, Alistair. There is something about you that just wants to die.
Yeah, it's my thought patterns transmitting to fate.
So Alistair,
So-
7.
So he's at +3 now.
The universe, I'm too good for it. That's why.
Anyone else missing health still?
I'm down a little bit, but I think we should focus on the peanuts because I'd like you to
Yeah.
save your spells.
Okay.
Yes.
May I have
I
a
will give
peanut?
you another peanut.
I still have 2 Shields of Faith, a Sanctuary, Soften Earth, Bull's Strength, and... No, I just used that. Never mind. And I have 3 Channel Energies left.
May I have a peanut, please?
Hold on, I'm cracking peanuts right now. It takes time. It takes time.
You're right.
Alright, so how many am I using on people?
I'm down to like 9 health.
So 1 for each of you?
I don't
so-
need one.
Yes,
I haven't been hurt.
Yeah.
At all.
So then 1 for the 2 people that are hurt each?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, that puts me at 44 left.
Do it.
And I'm going to roll this now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Who are you
you
healing
love
first?
that peanut. Oh, sure, I guess that does count. Alright, I'm going to say so that God knows who to give the higher roll to. Then I'm going to be rolling for Aquila first, and then,
Watch, you'll get a 1 on the other. Because I've gotten 2 1s when I've rolled to try.
No!
See,
Oh my
look,
God.
What did I tell you? That's the 3rd or 4th 1 I have rolled trying to heal Alistair.
5 HP. Halfway
No,
there.
Aquila gets 5. You get 2, I think. Right? Is that what you're doing?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I said in the beginning.
Oh.
But that way there was no prejudices.
Right.
It's always 1s for some reason. Do you have an... I know, he's secretly half Pugwampy.
What's wrong wonking?
Do we want to spend another peanut each trying to get us back up higher?
It might be for the best.
I would
Yeah,
love
I'll,
peanuts.
Aquila and then, Alistair again. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so in this, let me just describe this room while you're doing that. The halls are made of solid blue and blue and gray agate. There's inset sconces in the walls, and they're lit with blue flames that give off heatless light. And you definitely found the little alarm spell in the middle.
We'll take that in the healing.
You
I'm
said
under the
it
impression that
came
we
from
probably
the
could have gone
door on-
around it.
Could we have gone around it?
You may never know.
All right.
Gets what in
You
the
said
healing?
it came from the door on the right side, so it should be open.
What is
It
this?
closes after it went through.
Oh.
Can we search the skeleton?
Sure. You find that it has its breastplate, a heavy steel shield, and a masterwork longsword.
Isaac, would you like the sword? It suits you.
I think I may. I still don't see a loot journal, but okay.
And the breastplate. What kind of armor is the breastplate?
It's
Medium.
medium, I think.
Let me check it, because that might be useful for me.
I think it is medium to be. Yeah. It's
No, I
medium.
know it's medium. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I think it might be useful.
Alright, so you said it was a longsword, a breastplate, and what else?
A breastplate, a heavy steel shield, a masterwork longsword.
Masterwork longsword. I will
That breastplate will work.
do
for
that.
me.
What about the what about the shield? It might.
I already have a heavy steel shield,
Ah, I see.
but I can carry it if you want me to, because I
Stupid
don't.
fucking loot journal.
Thank you.
I don't get penalties from.
I love you too, Dag.
If no one objects to it, I will take off my scale mail right now to put on the breastplate.
I
Go
don't mind.
for it.
That's like what, 20 minutes?
No, if all three of you assist, it will be like 2 minutes.
As long as
I am
you're
not going
naked
to
under
serve someone I just met. Okay, I am no one's butler.
I said
Well,
assist.
I have no-
I didn't say
well,
serve.
I have known Solem for years, so I'm more than happy to help him with his
I
breastplate.
assist
Even
them.
having one person assist me will only take like a minute or two.
Hey, Solemn.
Okay.
It's
Solemn,
not heavy armor.
Solemn, you're not
Okay.
naked under there, are you?
Do
No.
you want to guess?
So you
Okay,
can.
I'll help you anyway.
Here's the thing: you can wear the breastplate right now, but until you get it properly sized, it's armor -1, just because it doesn't fit quite as well as it
It's
should.
gonna be the same either way.
All right, then we'll just carry the breastplate with us and have it
Yeah,
sized
we'll
for
just-
you later.
Yeah, we'll wait for it.
All right.
Alright, pressing forward.
Does the skeleton have any gold on it? In its pockets?
It does not have any pockets to
What's a
put.
skeleton gonna do with gold?
Oh, this definitely looks suspicious.
Wait, if you pull the breastplate off, gold flows out of it, right?
But it doesn't. So
Check for traps. Do like
Yeah,
5 million perception checks.
I'm also going to detect magic before, since the last trap was magical.
Look at that! 24! And detect magic, so yeah.
Yep, mine didn't work.
So you don't see any traps really, but there is magic all the fuck over the place. Like it's coming out of this chest. There's a ton of magic, and while you're googling over that, like this apparition appears over on this side, and it's strange. It's like kind of greenish. It's got like a crown on its head, and you know, it's like there's. Well, let me describe the room. It's like a large silver chest here. There's 2 large sarcophagi that are ornately carved and decorated. This one looks like it's a jar, and this thing comes out, and it says to you, "Who has disturbed my slumber?" And it looks like the wind is like slightly blowing it, and it kind of gives you vertigo because it's standing at an angle to the floor. But instead of it looking slanted, you feel like you're slanted. So you're like kind of like trying to catch your balance because it's just so fucking weird.
Oh,
Alright.
hi!
I step
I'm Alistair. Sorry.
Is that the
I'm-
king
I'm
from
sorry,
Lord of the
I-
Rings?
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Yes.
I bow to the spirit and I say, explorers, simply, travelers in this place. We wish to learn more about your great civilization.
Why have you stolen from me?
What have we stolen?
He takes a closer look at you. You are not the ones. Why are you here?
As I said, my great spirits, we came to learn more about your civilization. I am an archaeologist. I seek to learn as much as I can.
I am not your school teacher.
No, but you are a great and powerful spirit with eons of knowledge.
I am
I have-
Teferu the Mighty.
He's what is he?
Do not speak with peasants. He looks. He says his name is Teferu the Mighty, and he does not speak with peasants.
Oh,
He looks up at you, kind of like flows in between everybody, stares at you, and
This is when you bluff and say, I am no peasant. Are you kidding?
he says,
Actually, I can do that, and I was
I
going
can
to,
also,
but I was
yeah.
told not to.
he
Sorry.
says, your lives are now mine, but
I run.
perhaps you can be of some use.
When he says your
Anything
lives
to
are
serve
mine,
the
I run
great
for
king,
my
my
life.
lord.
He looks at Isaac, and he chuckles. He says, find the one who has disturbed my crypt and stolen my treasure, and I will give you a great reward.
Yes,
What
great
treasure
king.
is
What
this
can you tell us
exactly,
about it?
sir?
He looks at Isaac and says, there is one One of my line must have been in order to get through the traps. He's like, they have stolen a treasure from my hoard. It's like, I do not know who, but if you look, you can see what he has left. And he kind of indicates up to the chest, and you look, and you see there's a little tuft of like coarse hair that's kind of stuck in it, and that's about it. He says, "Find the one who has desecrated my tomb. Bring me his hands, and I will reward you."
What did he take?
He looks at you, and he doesn't say anything.
My liege, if I'm going to return the treasure and those hands to you, I should know what the treasure is.
Care not for the treasure. I want his hands.
I just hope none of you have a great hatred for ghosts at this moment.
Oh, I hate ghosts. I swing at his head. No, I'm just kidding.
I've heard enough stories about ghosts that they're kind of like second nature to me. Alright then, this coarse hair, is this anything like the monks?
Do you do a perception on it?
Well, I was actually asking Aquila, but yeah, I'll do a perception right now.
Oh.
I figure since right now we're kind of like on our own time, it would be automatic.
You can't tell.
I'll roll perception as well.
I'll try and... Who cares? Let's try and... Oh, well, I don't... I fancy... I'm amazed by that ghost. That ghost just really attracts me.
You guys are so bad at this. Aquila,
Well, I mean, if we have time, can't we just take 20 also?
well, you kind of don't because the ghost is pissed. But Aquila, you do know that it's not monk hair. The ghost says, "Will you bring me the hands, or do I claim your life?"
We will find you the hands, great king.
Yes, hands. I'd like
Very
hands.
Then go before I change my mind.
I run for my life.
Let's get out. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes,
Will
but I
we
am
be
interested in
able
that
to get out of
chest.
here, though?
I left markings for us to get my left marks on the way out. We can
If that door will ever open.
Yeah, if the door will open for us.
All right, we go up. I guess we're going up the stairs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me move you people.
I'm confused. I saw steps or some form of passage through here, but I guess there was no one here at the time. Alright.
Solemn as he passes is like eyeing those statues like they're... Well, like they could jump off the wall and kill you at any moment. So.
Cirrus, how are you doing? Stuart? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Alright.
I look at the Isaac. Isaac, Alistair may have had a point. We might be able to make use of some of Ceros's supplies.
While they're saying that, I'm like sneaking over to a body. Crouching down, looking
Do what
at
you
it.
will with the body.
I rape it, I'm just kidding, I take the loot.
Hold
It's
on.
not like we can
Solemn's
carry it.
not so angry anymore now, so he'll just kind of ignore you.
Hold on.
So you're just gonna leave the splattered body here?
No, of course not. Solom, can you carry Ceros out of the crypt?
I was just going to say, let's kill
Is
this
there
body.
anything left to carry out?
It's pretty gross. There's like guts and blood and pieces of bone and shit.
I take it.
Perhaps.
Say there's not much left to carry, unfortunately.
I have a water skin we can... I'm sorry.
Is there a bone? Is there like a broken piece of bone anywhere?
Yeah, you can find fragments of broken bones and shit.
Something. We should bring something to lay to rest.
Alistair, I see you take his gold. You can't do while they're not looking. You'd have to make a
there's
stealth
no-
check.
There's no while they're not looking.
Okay.
Or a sleight of hand.
We're not gonna even play those little games.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I grab one of Ceros's bones and place it in my bag.
Okay.
I see who I'm not sharing gold with in the future.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Well, I
Alright, well,
look to see if there's any way to open this door.
What? It's not like I'm taking the gold for myself. It's for the good of the party.
Okay, we'll decide what he has on it later. So you get whatever things that look useful to you. Take a bone, and go ahead and roll perception checks. You know, just magically get out the door.
Oh, okay.
Magic. Perception.
Finally, a decent roll.
All right, so
If it's in the stone.
Aquila, you see a hidden lever in the side of the door where Solom is standing.
All right, everyone, be careful. I pull the lever.
Okay, so,
I'm carrying the hair, by the way, right? So.
yeah, and the door does open. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go through the door before it slowly closes again.
Wait, before I go, I pull the lever again and see if it opens up midway down.
It's slowly closing.
I roll through. Oh, fuck.
You had to make an acrobatics check, not
Yes.
get crushed.
It's getting closer and closer. Isaac, you just standing there?
Oh, sorry. I was typing in the information.
It's too late, you die. No.
Oh no.
All right, so yeah, you make it through.
This way. Follow me.
There could be more of those things, so just be privy.
Let's just run. I mean,
Here, right here is the way out.
where?
Oh, we were that close to this thing, and we just went the opposite direction?
Yep. We went completely around it.
That's funny.
All right, I guess we're going up.
You come out there.
Oh my god, it's a ghost! Sarah, you've been cloned.
Look, my mark. Follow me.
Ah,
I am so glad I thought to mark these things.
There's only a certain number of uses for the chalk, though, so buy more if you have to.
All right.
We pull the lever, and voila, through the door.
There you go. Well,
But did
nice.
Aquila, do you know anyone who does any scrying?
scrying? You mean divination spells?
When you're trying to find something, yes.
the word
Well,
is so dark.
I suppose the father might know a few scrying spells.
Let me see.
We could pay him to cast one.
I'd love that. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's go do that now. As we walk out and we pass the monk, he's like, I still got work to do. You will pay what you owe.
We are getting closer to resolving your issue.
He kind of looks at you and he kind of nods nervously and he backs away and again you are all covered in gore and filth and disgust.
How,
With the exception of me, I didn't get shat on once, which was lovely.
what time of day is it?
But Aquila, you definitely feel like there's a load in your pants that it might not smell, but you definitely have a pile of shit there.
What time of day is it?
He's like, could you clean us up a little bit just so we can get
It's about
this?
noon.
Sure, I cast prestidigitation on everyone to make them clean.
All right, so after a little bit, you guys are all cleaned up and shit, and Evan kind of breathes a little bit easier as he looks around nervously to see if anybody else had been watching this, and apparently nobody has. So
So where are we headed next?
Trying to look through all my spells to see if I have it anywhere. And
how you doing on
What are
your
we doing?
character, Sirius?
Pretty much there. I'm assuming that I'm starting at level 3, but what would be my starting gold?
I think it's 1,000 for level 3.
Well, I'm not really quite doing it that way. What did I give you, Matthew?
you gave me 600, and then the starting equipment.
Yeah, I give you starting equipment and then plus 600 gold on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll work with that.
So what class did you make?
I am making a ranger.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not a bad choice.
Switch hit rangers are actually pretty awesome.
Yeah. I would definitely go with the switch hit, but it's up to you.
All right, so where are you guys going?
Isaac, you said you wanted to get the scrying spell?
Yes.
Yeah, for the hair he's collected.
I guess we are headed to the South Orphan then.
All All right, you head to the south,
South
the
or
stout orphan.
Do you,
Yeah.
anyone? Does anyone remember what the spirit said his name was?
He didn't say.
Yes, he did.
Start with a T. Tyrier.
Oh, his own name. It's Terawan or whatever the hell it was. He's one of the Anola King's people.
Terror.
Yeah,
Teraru. There we go.
Trenton. Oh,
Trenton?
He said it was
Test-
Teraru, people. God. Teraru. Teraru.
Wait, so it's
Teraru
not the
is
guy
not-
from the Annals of King?
Timmy.
no, he's not.
No, he's mentioned in there.
Hammer?
There's Takaru.
It's not Takaru.
Oh, that's what I confused the name for.
Oh, Kaweru.
No. Teraru, not Quaharu.
Oh, Kangaroo.
Like I said, I don't think he's in there. I just think it's...
He's not one of them, but he is mentioned in it.
He was the father of Jinichi, the first one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh wow, he's the most ancient among ancients. Okay.
He's the one. He's the
He had. Okay, so I guess we're heading to the stout orphan to talk to the father.
Yep. What the hell is the yipping puppy?
The Yipping
Chinese
Puppy
restaurant.
is an Asian restaurant.
They serve cat
Oh,
food.
that's right.
No, they don't.
Fried cat food.
All right, so you walk in. It's very busy. You see Father Flanagan behind the counter doing his thing.
Hey, Father, how you liking that little ornament I got you?
The little ornament.
Yeah.
The listening device that was the enchanted figurine.
Right. Oh, he's like, hey, it's right here, and he points to the little figure that's kind of at the back of the bar.
Excellent. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to find somebody right now. I have this. It belonged to them, apparently. Is there any way you can... I mean, based on the little bit I know about the arcane and divine arts, you could probably find someone, right?
He sighs. He says, I'm not that kind of tapster, sir. We eradicate these things. We don't look at them. However, there is one whom I would suggest. She knows many things about the flora and fauna of the city. Her name is Tabitha. Tabitha lives in the alleyways near the slums to the north of the Greystone. You can tell she has lots of cats with her. It's like, I would warn you, however,
Folks.
don't piss her off, because she will rip you to shreds.
Aquila, you're taking the front lead on this one.
But I know about where to find Tabitha.
She loves cats.
He tells you it's like some crazy cat woman that lives like in an alley just north of the Greystone in the slums there.
And I thank you, Father. We will find her.
Mm-hmm. So as you guys exit the building, actually there's like a big pile of cats like sitting at the doorstep, and they're kind of yowling and swirling around Isaac. Like one of them nips you, and they're like, and like they kind of, it's almost like they're herding you like in a certain direction. And like if you try to walk away from them, they like nip you.
I think it's this way, guys.
I pet
You
one of
think?
the cats.
Really? You think?
Like,
All right,
They
we're coming. We're
want me
coming.
to think.
this is actually a pretty big coincidence, anyways.
I
So
see,
you
what are
follow
they saying?
You follow them through the city and eventually get to an alleyway right about here, and you turn down the alleyway, and all of a sudden you hear this voice in the darkness, like there's like a large like shopping basket looking thing, and there's like shit and trash piled up in it, and it's like this old hag looking woman with like long scraggly hair. And Isaac, you remember it as the woman that you refused to give money to when you first walked into the city. The old woman with her cat. She said,
Oh,
"There they are, Sergeant Thomas." And like she's like, Sergeant Thomas doesn't like stingy people. She kind of gives you
I
this look.
see.
The cats are like laying their ears back and their tails are twitching menacingly at you, and one of them hisses at your back, Isaac. She's like,
I've actually come into some money, and I'd be happy to help you in your situation.
well, that's what I get. She holds out her hand.
In return, can I ask for a simple...
Sergeant Thomas doesn't like people who put demands on
I
top
give
of
her
him.
10 gold.
She takes
There's-
the gold and then she's like, oh, it's so pretty. Thank you. Would you like a saucer of milk? She says to Alistair.
Now
I'm both offended and intrigued.
Sergeant, she says, Sergeant Thomas doesn't like inhospitable guests.
Yes, I
Sure
say.
thing.
And I look
She
at
takes out a little saucer from behind her and like she has like some kind of like bottle and she like squeezes some milk out in each saucer and she hands one of them to Isaac and one of them to Alistair. And then she waits.
I sit
I
cross-legged
drink it.
on the side of the alley and start nipping at the milk.
I chug it. Pour
It's
it
actually
all on my cup.
It's actually pretty good even by cat standards.
Oh.
Seems fresh even though it came out of like some kind of garbage heap.